supporting Narendra Modi, Meenakshi Lekhi of the BJP, questioning Narendra Modi, Kamal Farooqi of the Samajwadi Party. Not sure where he's standing tonight, but it'll be interesting to know what the Shiv Sena says. Rahul Narvekar, welcome. Hartosh Singh Bal, clearly anti-Modi. Zafar Sareshwala, entrepreneur, is very much with the Modi group. And Gagan Sethi is anything but in the Modi group, chairperson of Jan Vikas and Centre for Social Justice. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Meenakshi Lekhi, why has Narendra Modi done this U-turn?
I'm sorry, there was no turn and no question of a U-turn. He's been walking on the
of course there was
governance, and I think to the discomfort. I'm sorry, Arnab, either you allow me to speak or you can cut me and then I'll speak after you.
No, I won't cut you, but I disagree with you.
The fact of the matter is, no, you have every right to disagree, but I have also every right to make my point. And my point is very simple. The matter was between the Supreme Court and the SIT. SIT was ordered by the Supreme Court not only to investigate, but also oversee the prosecution, that is in the form of a trial. So there is a grey area. After the trial, the prosecutor maintained that there should be an appeal against the judgment. The matter went to Law Secretary, and from Secretary Law it has gone to the Advocate General for opinion. Based on the evidence, the Advocate General of the state is going to form his opinion, and that will be our decision.
So
we abide by the law, and that is what the
you're taking a hyper, what I call, you're taking, Meenakshi, you are taking what is a hyper-technical point of view. A hyper-technical point of view which does not add up to the truth.
This is a legal matter. This is a legal matter, yes. And only legal opinion is what validates the point of view.
And on a legal matter,
everything else is extraneous.
On a legal matter, there are different points of view, and I have one by one. We'll go through all of them. First of all, let's go to the politics. I'll come to the legality. I'm not afraid of coming to the legality on this one, Meenakshi Lekhi. Rest assured on that.
No, I'm okay.
Kamal Farooqi, is this a political decision by Narendra Modi? Has Narendra Modi, who 1 month back decided we go for the death penalty, come under pressure from the Sangh Parivar or the more right-wing groups, or maybe the Shiv Sena or the others, and decided now not to ask for the death penalty for Kamayaben Kodnani?
No, definitely it was a political decision which was not likened by the Shiv Sena, which was not likened by the RSS people and other Hindutva forces. And Modi was criticized by each and every person. And Modi had waited for 7 months to allow the legal department give the confirmation for the appeal that the convict should be given the death penalty. Now suddenly again he has taken a U-turn, which actually is not saying that it was any turn, but rather it is a turn. It is an about turn which he has taken. Now he is saying, under the pressure from the Sangh Parivar and Shiv Sena, that it will be the Advocate General. Where was the Advocate General earlier?
I'll counter that. Where was the Advocate General earlier?
The file has to move.
Where was he? Why not?
The file, Mr. Farooqi, you will do very well when you see the law and order situation in UP and ask where is your Advocate General, where you have not even filed the FIRs in the right cases.
It's very interesting.
Which got killed in 2002, you've had secular murders every month amounting to 1,400
Don't move away.
Every alternate month.
Don't move away.
Don't
move away, Meenakshi.
I am making a statement. I am not moving away, Arnab. I'm making a political statement. When you talk about politics, talk about riots, which were communal murders, and talk about the secular murders, which every 2 months are happening in...
Meenakshi, you're politicizing it to your advantage. I can equally ask you. No. 1 second.
34% of them...
Meenakshi Lekhi, 1 minute. Meenakshi Lekhi, 1 minute. The fact of the matter is, I'll get Gagan Sethi in, because from my understanding, the BJP Gagan Sethi says today it's not a political decision. From what I understand, the fact of the matter is that in the Naroda Patia victims 2002 case, activists and even their advocates had never demanded capital punishment or the death penalty for any of the accused in the court. In other words, it was the state government. In other words, it was the Narendra Modi government that decided to do so on its own accord. So Narendra Modi wants to seek death penalty on his own accord 1 month back, and now decides not to seek death penalty. Am I correct?
This is a legal matter.
You see, you're absolutely right. I think let's understand that the BJP government of Gujarat wanted to clear and set up a space that they are allowing fair trial. This is the position they took. That's why you see a lot of foreign governments coming in and claiming that now law and order situation is all right. The government is allowing the normal process of due process of law having taken place. When the SIT takes now an uncomfortable situation, so therefore now the Modi government has to retract. The issue is that no human rights activist will ask for death penalty. So we will never demand.
So you are saying it was Narendra Modi? No. Gagan Sethi, are you telling Meenakshi Lekhi? Are you telling her that it was purely a political decision of Narendra Modi to go in for the death penalty in the first case for somebody who has been his minister in the past?
You see, the point is when you want an enhancement of punishment and the SIT wants to go for a death penalty, if the BJP wants to take an overall stand on no death penalty ever, I am congratulating the BJP.
That's not what they are saying.
If it is a selective case, exactly. So if it is a selective case only for this case, then I say it is double speak. And there, I think the fact is that they have to now retract from a position that they are not interfering with the justice process, which is handled by SIT.
Now they are saying, now they are saying, Mr. Sethi, now they are saying that it is a legal decision. The government of Gujarat has nothing to do with it. Do you buy that? Hartosh Singh Bal, do you buy that?
No, never.
Hartosh, do you buy that?
Absolute.
We don't buy this at all.
That is just absolute nonsense, Arnab. I mean, Narendra Modi is a cynical opportunist. There was a certain time at which this political decision was first taken, and I think there were clear signals being sent out at that stage. He wanted to pose as somebody who will ask for punishment in such cases. It was also a signal to Mr. Advani that here is your hand-picked minister. You are a challenge to me at the center. I killed two birds with one stone, literally. And now circumstances have changed. He has rethought the case. His own core support in the Sangh is taking a position against him. That is why this has come about. And clearly, I'm surprised at the position Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi is taking.
Why?
Earlier in January, the BJP was taking the strong position on death penalty for rapists who cause grievous injury. Now, in this case, I mean, this is a absolute open and shut case. Are they really suggesting our rapists, our murderers shouldn't be hanged, everybody else should be?
Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi, I'm afraid on this one, you're on weak ground, but I'll get everyone in. I'll get everyone in and I'll open this up for debate.
Will you allow me to speak?
I will. I just want to get a first round. Rahul Narvekar, Uddhav Thackeray had said in an interview to me 3 weeks back that Narendra Modi should take a tough line and he should not have asked for the death penalty for the 2002 Naroda Party accused. Do you think Narendra Modi is responding to the kind of pressure that allies like you have put in?
Well, there's no question of anyone putting any pressure. It's the duty of every partner in alliance to give the right advice to its partners. And that's exactly what the Shiv Sena has done. Insofar as the decision of the government of Gujarat is concerned, it's a welcome decision. They need to introspect, they need to decide, they need to take legal recourse.
You don't think it's hypocrisy of the highest order?
Just give me half a minute to complete. And I think it's a fair decision by the government of Gujarat. Insofar as Mr. Narendra Modi is concerned, I think he has unambiguously already established his secular credentials. So it's only a piece of advice that Mr. Modi need not do anything further to further establish this credential. I think he's done enough.
No, what?
People know he's secular.
Qualify that comment in the context of qualify that comment in the context of what we are discussing. Mayaben Kodnani, are you saying that Narendra Modi government sought the death penalty for Mayaben Kodnani to establish his secular credentials? In that case, is the nature of justice or legal retribution for a person to be based upon political considerations? Are you saying so, Mr. Rahul Narvekar?
Let me complete.
No, why are you linking the process of justice? Why are you linking petty politics? Why are you linking petty politics with the process of justice?
How much ever you may like to call this petty politics, this has nothing to do with politics.
Seriously?
All I'm trying to tell you is that if there is no doubt about the fact that any kind of terror, may it be riot or anything else, needs to be dealt with the most firm hands, needs to be dealt with absolutely strictly. But this cannot be done selectively. This has to be done uniformly.
Is this not
and
selective?
Therefore, exactly.
Is this not selective?
And therefore, my advice to the government of Gujarat is, do not handpick cases. Have a uniform law for everyone. Appeal in every case. Appeal in every case in the state of Gujarat where in rioting any individual has been convicted. Don't just single out cases. That's all that
I'm sorry, you're giving a religious color. You're giving a religious and communal color to a straightforward case of rioting. It's unfortunate you're doing so, Mr. Narvekar. That too on national television. I'd like to get in Zafar Sareshwala. Zafar Sareshwala, do you think Modi's balancing act is going all wrong right now? I know you're a Modi camp supporter.
No, in fact, there are enough politicians here, so I don't want to make any political comment.
No, but you are firmly with the Modi camp. You make a disclosure of that. You're firmly with the Modi camp. You're a Modi supporter.
Modi, the development program which Modi has taken.
Why has Modi done a U-turn in this particular case?
For this particular, I don't have...
No, why do you think he's done a U-turn in this case?
My concern is the end result.
What is the end result?
Particularly for this Naroda Partia episode, I and also all the victims are very happy with the punishment which was meted by the lower court. I mean, 33 years, 38 years, and particularly Babu Bajrangi, he's been given life sentence till he dies. So I think this is the best possible way of punishing the perpetrators of the crime. And I think this whole process which has taken up, I mean, almost 200 people have been convicted, more than 150 have been convicted with life sentences. Now this is the reason for the peace in the state of Gujarat. Because till now, the riots were happening in Gujarat for 20 years and perpetrators of the crime were going scot-free.
I am asking you about the U-turn. Mr. Sareshwala, tell me about the U-turn. There's a U-turn that Narendra Modi is doing. Mayaben Kodnani was sentenced in August 2012, and even Meenakshi Lekhi, and you will have to agree with me on this. Mayaben Kodnani was sentenced in August 2012. The state government, Meenakshi Lekhi, decides to appeal to enhance her punishment 7 months later. 7 months later, much after the 3-month stipulated period. No, it belatedly wakes up to the case in April 2013. One second, let me complete. It asks for the death penalty. Then Narendra Modi comes under pressure. Immediately asks for keeping the death, seeking the death penalty on hold. Meenakshi Lekhi, would you please explain tonight why Narendra Modi is going up and down and to and fro in this case? Does it reflect, in your view, the tough balancing act that he has? On the one side, he's got to present himself as a growing secularist at the national level. On the other side, he has to appease the Sangh Parivar and the more right-wing elements within the NDA coalition as well as the Sangh Parivar. So it's a tough act for Mr. Modi, isn't it?
You are so... No. You are very wrong in understanding Mr. Modi's personality type. His personality type is very, very evident and very clear. That is one law for all, number one. Number two, he personally is a Hindu and there is no compromise on that. Along with the fact, whether it's the Hindu group or the Muslim group or anybody, there is no appeasement of anyone. Law is secular and common for all. Now when you're talking about 7 months and 3 months, etc., you go for any of these cases where death penalty or the life imprisonment cases are there and see the kind of delay which... Question is in this case... I am coming back.
In this case, one second, I just want to narrow down to the question. In this particular case, Meenakshi Lekhi, please tell all our viewers why 1 month back the Gujarat government decided to go in for an appeal seeking death penalty for the accused, and why today there is a U-turn on that. Please explain to me the consistency of this whole argument. Why did the BJP ask for the appeal in the first place?
I'm sorry. Let me answer two people who I wanted to answer. One was Mr. Gagan Sethi.
Answer me as well.
And one was Mr. Hartosh. I'm answering you as well, so I'll label you along with them the same kind of...
But my straight question, why did he go in for an appeal and why